Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as that mom of 5. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. I really appreciate you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome and feel free to join this family by giving this video a like, click on the subscription button, and also click on notification bell. And the purpose of this bell is to notify you of any time I upload a video like this. And again, remember to share this video. So I am a soap maker. I am a beginner soap maker. Guys, you guys could smell how this soap is. It smells absolutely fabulous. And how did I make this soap? I used the pour and melt soap base, and the pour and melt soap base makes this really easy for you to customize it, like in terms of fragrance oil you want to add, in terms of scent, in terms of essential oils that you want to add, in case you want to add like petals, or you want to have like you want to add lavender buds or something like that. With this one I added some rose petals in it, and it smells absolutely fab. I wouldn't be buying any soap from the shop anymore. I also made this, and I was even able to customize the color, like, you know, add color to see how deep you want it, or how pink or how green you want it. And this one is a rose one, and I've got rose petals in it. And I wish I could show you how richly how rich the ladder of this soap is. Trust me, I only use the pour and melt. I was just like, no, playing around, and I decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna try this out. And don't worry about it, I actually filmed myself getting this soap done. Yes, I did. So if you're interested in watching or seeing how I made this pour and melt soap for you, then do not click away. It's gonna be in the next clip. Right, guys, welcome back to my channel. I just thought I'll show you how I make this rose soap, pour and melt rose soap. I've been enjoying watching a few videos, and I think it's a new hobby of mine. So yep, I decided to give myself a pour and melt soap making kit. And pour and melt rose soap making kit is one of the easiest means of making your own DIY soap. So I got this tiny kit from Vi Voucher and voucher.co.uk. If I'm able to find a link, I will drop the link somewhere in the description bar. So I bought this from Voucher and I redeemed it. Apparently it's by a company called the Soap Co company or something. If I find it's really hard to read, but if I find the name of the direct company, I'll be linking it in the description bar. So this is a rose soap crafting kit, and in the kit it's got an instruction label for someone like me who's an amateur who has never made their own soap before. It's giving us all the details of how to use this and how to get your soap done. So inside the kit we have a rose fragrance oil, which is 3 ml, and a red cosmetic coloring, which is 3 ml as well. So this is for coloring your soap, and this is a fragrance oil to give your soap some sort of fragrance. And then there's some herbs, which is we've got some dried rose petals and some marigold petals. So this is the dried calendula petal, and this is the dried rose petals, so that is you can add this to your soap. And then it came with one mold, a rose mold to mold yours, to pour the melt into it. And then we have this 85 gram of SLS free opaque melt and pour soap base. So this is the white base, and another 85 gram of the translucent melt and pour soap base. So that means I can end up making 85 grams of soap for myself. So yeah, those are the things that came in the package. So I'm just going to set this aside. And because I can make 2 soap, so I won't be using this mold, but I'm going to be keeping it. But I've got my own mold here. You see how I go with that. So according to the instruction, it says that I will be needing a clean working area, which I have here. I'm going to be needing a microwave, a microwave jug, you can use a glass jug or a plastic jug like this. So either way, I think I'm going to be going with this jug because it goes in the microwave. And then I'll be needing a wooden spoon. Well, I've got that, but I'll probably grab a wooden spoon along the way. I don't need any glove, I don't need any apron. So the first thing first is that the instruction says that I should begin with 1 pack of soap, place it into the microwave jug and melt. So let me put that into the and before I go on, I'm thinking of adding lemongrass or mandarin, a few drops of this essential oils to the soap. So I've not decided yet, but I'm actually looking to try this lemongrass essential, maybe a few drops, but I'll see how I get on or how I feel. So to get started, I'm gonna drop this into the microwave jug. So this is the soap base, and it is advisable that you try and cut this into tiny pieces to help your soap melt quickly, to help your soap base melt quickly. So I'm just chopping that. So I'm starting with the translucent one first. So I'm just chopping it in, just trying to break it into small pieces to help my soap melt quicker. Right, so that's all the soap bar in the jug. So it does say that it should be I should put this in the microwave for 30 seconds. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave for 30 seconds and I'll be back. So this is my soap base after 30 seconds. You can see it still got a tiny bit of base that is still not yet melted. So I'm going to stir this to see if it's going to melt. Right, okay, I'm going to pop this back into the microwave for another 15 seconds. So I've popped it back into the microwave for another 15 seconds and it's still got a little bit left to go. So let's see if I keep stirring it, if that will melt the mini bubble. It looks quite small, but yeah. So I still got that little bubble in there. I'm going to keep stirring to see if it's going to melt. I can't find it anymore. Okay, there it is. And that's still. I'm just checking to see if that tiny bubble that is left there. Right, so that has been melted now, and according to the instruction, it says well, I don't have my thermometer here, but it should be very warm, between 40 and 50 degrees. And then the next thing I want to do is add 4 drops of fragrance scent. Right, so this is my fragrance oil, so I'm going to add 4 drops of that. So I'm going to add 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to make it 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm stirring it. It smells really good. It smells like rose petals. Like, actually smells like rose. Then the next thing I'm going to add is coloring. And this is my coloring, and I'm going to add 1 drop of this. I'm going to add another drop, a couple. The soap is starting to thicken up, so I'm probably going to drop it in the microwave for another 30 seconds. I guess I'm working too slow here. I'm going to drop it in the microwave. Alright, here's my soap again. I guess I need to work really fast, so I'm just going to grab my essential oil, grab the lavender one, and then just add a few drops. I had the lemongrass one. There we go. And I'm also going to add the rose petals, dried rose petal. Oh, the lemongrass smells really good. So I'm adding all of the rose petals. Stir that up. Okay, so I'm happy with what I have here just now. So I'm going to pour this into my mold. There. So that's the first one there that I've just poured. So I've set the first clear one aside, so I'm going to get started on the opaque one. So I'm going to empty this into my jug bowl, melt it, and I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like. So this is after 2 bursts of 30 seconds in the microwave. So the next thing I'm going to add is my fragrance, which is rose fragrance oil. I'm going to do about 7 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's pretty much 7 drops. And then I'm gonna add my mandarin oil, just a few drops of that as well. The mandarin oil smells amazing. So now I'm gonna add a dash of color as well. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I'm gonna keep stirring till the color is well dispersed. I hope you guys can see that. There we go. And then I'm gonna add the calendula dried marigold. I'm gonna add that to the soap, and I'm gonna put them in the soap base just a bit. So it's quite warm to the touch, so stir. I'm going to move this closer. You can see that setting nicely. So I've only just sprayed rubbing alcohol just to get rid of the bubbles. So that's how to get rid of bubbles in the soap. So I'm going to be pouring this into the holes now. Alright, so that's that poured in, and I'm going to spray it with rubbing alcohol just to get rid of the bubbles. There we go. So initially I'm meant to leave this there for about 30 minutes, and then it's going to harden up. So I'm going to leave it just for like about 5 minutes. Then I'll pop it into the fridge, and then in about an hour later I'll pop it out and I'll come back to show you what it looks like. Okay. Right, it's been 30 minutes. I've popped this soap in the fridge to harden, and when I was washing the melt jugs that I used to mix this up, you need to see how really soapy it was, and it smells really good, especially the lemongrass one. It smells really good. So I'm just going to pop this out to show you what it looks like, and you can see it's really easy to pop out. Obviously this is my first attempt, so that top section is not really you know, so that's what it looks like. These are the rose petals in it, and this is what it looks like at the back, and this one smells really rosy. I'll pop that there. And these silicone molds, you can be easily purchased either from AliExpress or on Amazon. If I remember, I will try and leave a link to where I got this on Amazon. It came in 3 packs, and it's very easy. See how easy it is for me to pop the soap out. And you need to be careful at times when you're popping this out, so you don't crack it up or you don't break it up. There we go. So right while I was moving the soap to put it in the fridge, that kind of like moved, and that's the part there. I need to smell this. I can smell the lemongrass and the wee bit of a tiny bit of the, was it the mint. I can't remember the other oil that I used in this, the fragrance oil, but this actually is my tiny wheel soap that I've just used there. You know, I mean, if you enjoy watching DIYs like this, or if you want to see a series of this, I've got a couple of these coming up. If you're interested in seeing how to use more of this melt and pour soap, please leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to bring them for you. So if you've enjoyed watching how I make my melt and pour soap and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscription button below, give this video a like, share it as well, drop me a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you in my next video, and have a blessed day wherever you are. Bye.